Hello there. Happy Sunday afternoon, everybody. My name is Dawn Borchette, and I'm the owner of Dawn's Creative Chalet. Welcome to my studio today. So today is October the 29th. However, I am recording this ahead of time as I will be out of town this weekend. And as you're going to be watching this, I will be traveling home from a weekend with a whole bunch of fun demonstrators. A good friend of mine is hosting a team event, and she has asked me to be part of it. So I'm excited to be there, and I hope to share some fun photos of some inspiration and all that good stuff. So anyway, it's Sunday, it's the 29th, so we have until the 31st for the starter kit special. We'll talk about that more in a minute. But just to remind you that if you like what you see here, or maybe you're happy to see this in your news feed as a happy accident, go ahead and like my page. And also, I do have a community or a group on Facebook, and I invite you to join us over there as well, and that's Dawn's Creative Chalet Community. Also, make sure to join my YouTube channel, which is Dawn's Creative Chalet. And not only subscribe, but go ahead and click on that little bell, and that will give you all the notifications as I do more with YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. My little YouTube channel, by the way, is growing, and it just really makes my heart happy. Also, check out my blog, dawnscreativechalet.com, and there you're going to find more information about the cards that we're doing today. We're actually going to do 4, but they're super easy. I'll have all the supplies listed and all that good stuff. And I also house the video there as well. That's like my little chalet home on the web. So feel free to go ahead over there and check things out. And also my online store. So if you see anything that appeals to you that you just can't live without in your craft arsenal, make sure to go ahead and shop at my online store and use the host code. Yay! And also, just a reminder, I'm doing something new. So with the cards that you see today, I am offering these as a kit to go if you place a minimum order with me during the week. So today's the 29th. I'll need to know by Friday, which I think is like the 2nd. Yeah, the 2nd. So you'll need to let me know or place an order at my online store by the 2nd. And you can either substitute the stamps. I don't do any of the stamping, but I will do all the cutting. All the paper is cut for you. The bows are tied. Isn't that awesome? I love to tie bows. But anyway, so if you place a $40 minimum order at my online store, anything that you want, anything that you need, I will send these to you free. If you place a minimum of a $50 order, I will also send you, I'm grabbing them here. This is my set, but you'll get a full embellishment from me. The blooming pearls. Yep, blooming pearls. I couldn't remember what they were called. A $50 order will get you the cards and the blooming pearls. Now, if you don't have the stamp set that we're using today, that's okay. Just substitute it for something else, because with these cards, you can do that easily. All right. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, things that are happening at the chalet. So as far as some upcoming stuff as we get into November, it's crazy that we're thinking about November, but Thursday, November the 2nd, we have the Sparkling Snowflakes Creative Card Class. That is a class which is $25 or free with a minimum order during class, and I'm offering that on the 2nd of October. November, Dawn. November. The 2nd of November at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30 p.m. I also have the Starbucks Sip-In stamp at the Ludington, Michigan Starbucks, where you come and make a free card, free make and take. And it's going to be a Christmas card. It's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. You're not going to want to miss it. And that is on Friday, November the 3rd. So the day after class, noon to 2 p.m. at the Ludington Starbucks inside the lobby. You can't miss me. Like, I take up a big table. Also, into November, we're bumping up our product inclusive class to the 16th of November because of Thanksgiving. And this is a $40 class, and it's going to feature the Berry Christmas suite of products. You'll get designer series paper, ribbon, and embellishment with the cost of this class. And I'll need to have you RSVP by the 30th for it, only because I need to order the product and cut and prep for it. What was I going to say? I just lost my train of thought. Again, that's on Thursday, November the 16th at 10 a.m., 1 p.m., or 6:30 p.m. So that's a lot of fun, and we make 2 each of 4 different designs. And then you get to take home all the product so you can duplicate and recreate even more cards. It's such a cute suite, too. Also, on Saturday, November the 18th, I will be at the Mason County Reformed Church, which is literally 7 houses west of where the chalet is located, right at the corner of US 10 and Amber Road in Scottsville, Michigan. And I will be there at the Christmas shop from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Come on over and check out my little booth. I'll have some miscellaneous stocking stuffers and cards, of course, for sale. But come on over and say hi. I would love to see you and chat with you. Also, on the 20th of November, I want to do Stampin' Bingo. Stampin' games. Like, we love those, right? We play for Stampin' prizes. So we're not gambling by any means. We are just playing for Stampin' Up! Prizes. And that's going to be on Monday, November the 20th, 6:30 p.m. here at the chalet. It is $39. That will include 2 bingo cards. If you'd like to purchase 2 additional bingo cards for $10, you may. And that money for the additional cards will go into a central pot, I call it. And whoever wins the Grand Poobah prize will get what's in the central pot. It's pretty awesome. So make sure to tell your friends, even if they might not be too crafty, that's okay, because it's going to be easy crafting. Really easy, I promise. And, you know, it's just fun to play bingo. I love bingo. So anyway, again, that's on November the 20th at 6:30 p.m. right here at the chalet. $39. And I'll need to have you RSVP, by the first week of November so I can get that all set up. And just to put on your radar, the next Sip and Stamp in December will be on Friday, December 1st, noon to 2. Okay. All kinds of good stuff, right? And also, just once again, just to mention that we do have this kit special going on. I know I mentioned it a couple minutes ago. For the 35-year anniversary with Stampin' Up!, they're offering either 35% off the kit or 35% more product. That's pretty awesome. So if you're interested, and if you are on my mailing list, you've been seeing this in your inbox, you guys, don't ignore this. There's only a couple days left. And I kind of like to describe this as a Costco membership. You know, you purchase the membership, you use it for a while, you see if you like it. And if you don't, that's okay. But you're getting a discount as soon as you join. And you're getting a discount on the products that you're getting in the kit. And you get to choose anything that you want. So let me know. There's just a little more information on it. And that way, if you are watching the replay, you can go ahead. Well, obviously you are, because I'm recording this in advance. That was silly. But you can go ahead and check it out right there. There's the deets on that. And like I said, it's a great deal, you guys. And I would love to have you part of the Chalet Stampers. We're a fun group. Also, just want to let you know about Paper Pumpkin. If you would like to have the Warm Wishes Paper Pumpkin Kit, you'll need to sign up by the 10th of November. And this is going to be little gift boxes of some sort. And we're going to have 8 boxes. There's also an add-on that you can purchase that you can make right there, cards as well that will match the boxes. And I think they're going to match anyway, because this last month's kit, oh my goodness, my tongue is tied, looked a lot like these. So they kind of mix match, if that makes sense. Kind of like mismatched socks. Anyway, sign up by the 10th for Paper Pumpkin. Also, just a reminder, just if you want to check out some more paper, if you just can't get enough, we have these 5 packs of paper that they added not too long ago in my online store. Pretty awesome. They're special releases. There's 5. There's the tartan plaid, the traditional, delightful floral, silver and gold adhesive back paper. And then there is also the Traditions of St. Nick. And I think I was just looking here in the Shining Christmas 12 by 12. That right now is out of stock. Yikes! I knew it would be though, because the paper is so pretty. But if you want more information and you're watching this, just use your phone. You open up your smartphone, act as though you're going to take a picture, and just tap on your screen with your finger, and it will bring up my online store. Boop, right there. Just like that. Isn't that cool? Technology. I love it. Also, just a reminder, on November the 7th, we're going to have new online exclusives added to the online store. So I'm really excited about that. I get goo goo gaga over all new products. Like, I just love new stuff, right? We're big kids and we love our big kid toys. So anyway, with that being said, you're going to find some additional items along with these. I don't even know what they are yet. So it's very exciting. But just to give you a sneak peek, so there's going to be this suite of product here. You can purchase it all or purchase bits of it. And then also this bundle here. Super, super cute. So look forward to that on the 7th of November. And I think that was everything that I wanted to cover. Okay, are you guys ready to stamp? So these cards I originally found, sometimes I get really hung up on inspiration. I don't know about you, but I just sometimes have like a brain fart with creativity. I admit it. So I am also one, just like you, that loves Pinterest. And I was checking out some things on Pinterest. And I'm like, what can I do with this beautiful paper? So first of all, I guess I should tell you what we're using. That would help. Well, we're going to use the stamp set. I have the bundle, but we're just going to use the stamp set. Once again, Christmas Classics. I love this set. Love it. I like the fonts. I think that's what really caught my eye with this. So with that being said, just doing a little clicky here. Sorry, one moment. There we go. Okay. Anyway, with that being said, I love this, love it. It's classic, just like it says. It's a classic set of stamps. And then along with that, I'm going to use the Blooming Pearls because they go with it, right? With the paper that I'm using, I should say. I am seriously not making a whole lot of sense today. I don't know. I think I had too much chocolate today. I'm also using from the pack Garden Walk. It's a 6x6 pack of paper that I've been chopping right into, and it's very fun and fresh and funky, but I love this Christmas one. Like, I can't get enough of it. So anyway, we're using that today. And just to show you the stamp set that goes with that suite of product, this is it, but we're not using it today. But just to let you know that that's in that suite with the paper and the pearls. And also, I decided to use different ribbon today, but this is the ribbon that also goes with that suite. And this is Calypso Coral. Kind of cool. I love it. So it matches a lot of the paper that is in the pack. And let's see, what else are we using today? We are using Memento Black ink. Also going to be using Poppy Parade, Shaded Spruce, and I can't remember, I grabbed this, Pretty Peacock, just in case. All right, and then along with all of that, I also, here they are again, they appear almost every week, right? I keep telling you guys, you have to have these. Like, I go to these all the darn time when I'm making my cards. So this is the Stylish Shapes dies. And if you like the item number on that, it is 159183. If you don't have these, they're really like a must-have. I love these. Let's see, what else? Oh, and of course, my paper and blocks and my stamps. Okay, I think we're ready to go. Let's get on with it. Okay, so with this being a 6x6 pack of paper, I want to get the most mileage with one piece of paper and not have any scraps. And when I seen this idea on Pinterest, it really caught my eye. So the gal's stuff that I looked at, I want to give her credit. Her name is Cindy Brumbaugh, and she had posted this very similar on Pinterest. And I started digging in, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's using a full sheet of 6x6 to make 4 different cards. Yes, 4 cards with one 6x6 sheet of paper. So here's a little diagram. I think I've done something similar to this before. I can't remember, but I love one sheet wonders. I don't know about you guys, but I love them, and it's a great way to get the most use out of your paper and stretch it a little bit farther. So that's what we're doing today. So with that being said, let's move this out of the way. And I'm going to attempt to cut the paper while you watch. Just so you know, sometimes, I don't know, I don't always do this. I usually have everything pre-done, but I thought, you know what? Today we're gonna go rogue, and we're just gonna go for it. So as you can see here, there's 1x3 strips, and we're gonna cut 6 of them. So I'm going to take my paper, go to the 3-inch mark, and we're gonna slice that right in half. And then what I love is that there are a few measurements over on this side of our trimmer. By the way, if you guys don't have our trimmer, it's awesome. It has the scoring blade. It's not really a blade, but you know what I mean. And then we have the cutting blade as well. And I love the fact that I can score and cut all in one. It's awesome. And then, by the way, this arm extends out. So for those of you that are like, well, will it cut 12 by 12? Yes, it will. It's pretty awesome. Okay, back to what we're doing. So I'm going to cut these 1-inch strips. Whoops. So there's 1, 2, 3. Do you guys count when you cut? 4. And then one more cut. And we are set. So there are our 1-inch strips. And then with this other half of the paper, we're going to cut it again at 3 inches. And then I'm going to cut this into 1.5-inch squares. So you can see over here, this goes up to 1.5 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize that part of my trimmer, and I'm going to go ahead and cut both of these at once because this paper, our DSP, whoops, is thin, so you're able to get away with that. And there we go. And then this piece right here, this 3x3, we're going to cut diagonally. So we're going to match this corner up right here, and then we're going to match this up right in the gutter. We're going to put our mind in the gutter. I couldn't help but not say that, right? And there you have your corners. That easy. So now we are all cut and ready to create 4 cards. Yay! Okay, let's see. Which one did I grab here first? This one is this one right here. Okay, we're going to put this off to the side. All right, whoops. I'm going to put this off to this side because I'm right-handed, and this will otherwise really mess me up. So you see my little cheat sheets here, which is not a bad thing. So this piece of cardstock is 3 1/4 by 4 5/8. Okay. And we are going to use 1, 2, 3 of these strips. And I've also cut a 1 by 3 piece of basic white. Oh, and this piece right here, this is 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be the liner inside the card. So why don't we go ahead, we'll do that first. Oops, I want to take my little cheater notes there. And once again, everything gets buried on the table, right? It's like, where did it go? All right, so we're gonna go ahead, put this on the inside of our card, so that's all set. And then we're going to assemble pieces of our card. All right. Whoops. So I don't know about you guys, but I love to start from the top and the bottom and then work into the middle. So that's what I'm gonna do. And this one down here. I hope the lighting is okay. It's a little different today because I'm recording and it's the evening hour. It's starting to get dark. So you guys will see this. It'll probably be a beautiful sunny day. But I was a little worried about that because I'm so used to filming, so to speak, when it's daylight, mid-afternoon. Okay, so we're going to use 2 colors. We're going to use shaded spruce. Oh, and by the way, this is the card base. I forgot to tell you. And this is garden green. 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Okay, back to what I was doing. I'm just kind of jumping all over the map today. Like I said, this is throwing me off a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take, I was cheating on blocks too, making sure I had the right stamps out. Okay, Christmas is going to be in shaded spruce, and we're going to go ahead and stamp that over towards the right side. And then, this block is way too big. It's a little excessive for Mary, but it'll do the trick. And we're going to stamp Mary in Poppy Parade. Just like that. I thought that that looked kind of cool, overlapping it just slightly. Clean off my block before I have a hot mess. All right. And move that out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and take this piece, and you know what? I'm going to bump this up with some dimensionals. I think maybe I did. Yeah, it looks like I did on that one too. Just to give it a little bit of depth on the sentiment itself. I just thought that would be kind of fun. And just like that. And then what I want to do is put this entire piece on the card with, you guessed it, dimensionals. So there we go. Whoops. All right. And it helps if you put it on there right side up. I almost did a boo-boo. Did you guys see that? And then I have pre-tied bows. The little bow elf stopped by and tied my bows for me. Wasn't that sweet? I'm kidding. I wish. I also wish I had a cleaning fairy that would pop in now and then in my craft room. I know, right? Okay, that is card 1, but we're not done yet because I want to add some of our pretty little blooming pearls and grab my take your pick tool. And I think this time for this card I didn't use the gold, but I don't know, something is telling me use the gold. Whoops, actually let's do this. I'm gonna move this carefully over here. Yeah, that'll look cool. Oh, I like that a lot. What do you guys think? I kind of dig the gold. Anyway, that's card number 1. Okay, and then let's grab our next set of goodies. Okay, so this one is this right here. Ooh, that's right, I need to use the trimmer again. Okay, so this card is going to use these 2 triangles that we cut from our 3x3 square. And I have also cut a piece of garden green that is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. And I'm not sure, oh, wait a minute. Erase that thought. That's for the other card. I'm glad I caught that. Oops. Yeah, okay. 3, no. Okay, now I'm really confused. Let me check out what I did here. One moment. Okay, I think I do have this right. My notes just were freaking me out. Goodness sakes. Yes, that is correct. So 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 square piece of cardstock. So sorry about that. My goodness. Get myself all confused and get you confused along with me. And of course I put everything on my trimmer, so we're going to move that stuff for just a hot second. And what I'm going to do with this 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece of garden green, we are going to, again, corner to corner into the gutter, slice it in half. And because it's that just a teeny bit larger, a 1/4 of an inch larger, we can use that as a cute frame for our triangles. And I'm going to use liquid glue for this guy. I think this is going to be a little bit easier. There we go. There's one. And it's easier to see what I'm doing when I put that against that Poppy Parade, isn't it? A little bit. I know it is for me. I have bad eyes. And there we go. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead, and that's the way it'll be put onto the card base. And I'm just going to adhere it direct with a little bit of that wonderful multi-purpose liquid glue, or as we call it in the Stampin' Up! World, green glue. Some people ask, why do you call that green glue? It's not green. No, it's not green. It's just green. I don't know. I've always called it that, though. Okay, and then, I need to put my liner. And by the way, this is Poppy Parade. I think I forgot to say that again. Oh my gosh, I'm slacking. Poppy Parade, 5.5 by 8.5 for the card base, okay? This is a piece of basic white, and it is cut at 5 by 4 1/4. And we're gonna go ahead. This is the liner of the card. And there we are. So this circle I cut from the Stylish Shapes, and I need, let's see here, I believe I used Shaded Spruce. And we are going to stamp Deck the Halls. And let's see here. It turned out! I'm so excited. I always hold my breath when I stamp, you know. But I do make mistakes. An awful lot of mistakes, trust me. Okay. So, put that aside. And I'm going to go ahead. Oh, you know what? I forgot. No, I didn't forget. Erase that thought. Okay, I'm going to grab my dimensionals. And go ahead and stick this in the middle of the card. And then I will grab my pre-tied bow. By the way, this is the buffalo. Is that what you want to call it? A buffalo plaid. This is the vanilla and black. That's found in the mini catalog. We also have black and white, but I don't know, something about it, I just liked it with this pattern. It was just fun. And then again, bring back the blooming pearls and my picket tool. And let's see, let's go ahead. I want to add gold again, just cause I think the gold really pops with this poppy parade and stuff. There we go. Yeah, I like that. So that is card number 2. Woohoo! We're cruising right along. Okay, card number 3. There's our bits and pieces. And this is a piece of 3.5 by 3 1/4. This is Pretty Peacock. I had to think about that. This is a piece of, and this is our card base, Poppy Parade, cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and scored at 4 1/4. And then again, our liner for inside the card, basic white, 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to go ahead and get this right out of the way, sticking it inside the card, just like that. And then we are going to use, oh, this is the 1 by 3s. Let me see here. Now I'm kind of doubting myself. I'm like, ooh, did I make a mistake? Nope, I think that's the right gizmo. Okay, so this piece of the Pretty Peacock again is 3.5 by 3 1/4. So we're going to go ahead and adhere these in place. And what I'm going to do for the sentiment is I am going to stamp it directly to the card base below. Let's see, I think I want to do this bottom piece first. And I tried, did you see what I just did? I'm trying to keep them in a row. So even though it was cut, it still lines up. I guess this bottom piece doesn't, but nobody's ever gonna know. More or less, at least the poinsettia lines up there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attach this with dimensionals. Boy, these are like either super sticky or I'm just super clumsy today. All right, and you know, I have to laugh at myself because there's no sample. Like, what the heck did I just do with the sample? Okay, there's one. There's one we did. Oh, here we go. Oh, duh. Oh my goodness sakes, Dawn. So this is going to go this direction on your card. I'm glad I seen that before I stuck that down. And then we're going to take, I'm going to use black ink. We could use any of the dark colors, but I just thought the black would tie in with the black on the bow that we're going to adhere to it in a minute. And let's see here, tidings of comfort and joy. Makes me want to sing Christmas carols. And then we're going to go ahead and adhere the bow with a couple of glue dots. And there we are. And then we need to bring our pretty little pearls again. I'm running out of the large gold pearls. What am I gonna do? Oh no. And there we are. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Love it, love it. What do you guys think? So this is card number 3. We only have one more. Aren't these fun? Like, I love one sheet wonders. Okay, and then this is the sample for the last card. I want to go ahead and clean this up here first before I get black ink on me. And we're also going to need Peace on Earth. All right. And again, I stamped in black, so we're going to set that aside there. Grab my bits and pieces. So there's, whoops, that's not the one, or is that the one? Okay, so the card base is garden green, cut at 5.5 by 8.5, and scored at 4 1/4. Again, the inside piece, the liner of the card, basic white, cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And again, stick that inside, get it right out of the way. And then this is a piece of wild wheat. Wild wheat. I had to think about that. And it is cut at 3 3/8 by 3 3/8. And this is going to fit our little squares. Now I can't remember. Let me see here. If I try to keep these together or not. Even if they're not, I mean, not a big deal if they don't totally match up. Whoops, I got a little bit of glue on me. See me in that glue. I tell ya, hot mess, hot mess. Okay, I think I'm gonna go that route. Alrighty, I'm gonna grab the green glue. I think it'll be easier with this layout. Ooh, I'm actually getting low on my green glue. That means I've used 2 bottles of green glue in a month. You guys should be proud of me. I'm embracing the liquid glue. Kind of. Kind of. Now, I do love it because it does give you a little bit of, I call it wiggle room, to move your cardstock around just a little bit if it's a little crooked. It gives you that little extra time there to play with it, so to speak, just like what I just did. All right, and then we're going to attach this piece with the dimensionals. All right, and put it up towards the top-ish so we have enough room for our sentiment. In fact, I'm going to move that up just a little more there. There we go. And taking our Memento black ink, there we go. And of course, we need to decorate it with a bow and some pearls. And we'll go ahead and we'll use these. I think this is the same color I used on the sample. They're so pretty. And then my last pre-tied bow and mini glue dots. I always like to put a couple on there, at least 2 or 3, just to make sure, because with bows, you never know. That way you're sure that they'll stick. All right, so that is card number 4. So we used all of our 6x6 with absolutely no scrap. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in the other cards here. So there's that one, and this one, and this one. Aren't they fun? Like, I love it. How festive and how quick do we put these together? And now we have, boom, 8 cards, just like that. I love it. So I hope that you have enjoyed the 6x6 one sheet wonder. I'm going to keep this because I can do some really cool birthday cards with this same layout, right? I mean, how fun is that? Use this over and over, because as you use different designer series papers, you're going to get a totally different look and color themes as far as that goes. So anyway, thanks you guys so much for being here. I'm sorry that I couldn't be here live with you, but this is the next best thing. And as we get into November, on the 5th, which is on a Sunday, I have to pre-record that as well because I will be in Florida for a week. So I'm going to try to do the one on the 12th live. I come home on the 11th. And you know how it is when you get back from vacation and you're a little bit fuzzy. So I might save the 12th for something really easy. Since I might be a little bit, I don't want to call it hungover because I don't drink really. I call it like vacation down. I don't even know. What do you call that when you get back from vacation? You just feel like you're totally discombobulated. Anyway, Dawn, be quiet. You're just getting yourself into a big hole. But anyway, thanks again so much, you guys. And I will somehow be here, whether it's live or pre-recorded, into the next week. And I'll share whatever I can that may be fun to share as far as inspiration this weekend, but you're going to see this after the fact anyway. Alrighty, and by the way, before I forget, because I always seem to forget this, up above, you're going to see a link, or if you're watching this on YouTube, there's going to be some links in the description. If you would like to be part of my email list, I keep in touch with everybody on the latest and greatest happenings with Stampin' Up! And here at the Chalet. Go ahead and sign up for my newsletter. I'd appreciate it. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Thanks again. Bye-bye.